Hey everyone, this is LJ Daily Housing Market Update, and let's get started with our interest rates. Interest rates as of this morning were around 6.72% for your 30-year fixed mortgages. Compared to your FHA, they were around 6.10. Just know when you're looking at these headlines, these are usually top tier scenarios where they're asking for excellent credit scores, 580 or above. You're putting down 20 to 25% down payment, primary residence, single family. So, but these are your national averages according to Mortgage News Daily. Okay. According to Freddie Mac, the interest rates as of January 11th were averaging around 6.66. And for your 15-year mortgages, they were around 5.87. Again, if you're thinking about 15-year mortgages, maybe you want to check out 30-year mortgages and still pay extra payments. So this way you can pay off your mortgage earlier than 30 years, but you don't have to worry about this high mortgage payment that you have to make if you go with 15 years. So get both options for your 30 year and your 15 years and then compare them to. Okay. Let's do a scenario for your affordability, guys, here for $75,000 income as household income here with down payment of $80,000. Then your monthly obligations. These are your minimum payments that you have to make. Let's say you have a credit card for $4,000 balance on it, but you have to make $50 minimum payment. So you add all of those up. That's your monthly debt that you have to make. We will use today's interest rates, 6.75, averaging around there. If you're looking for property taxes, that's going to be around $7,000. You can afford $365,000 property. So we will show you another scenario here. Let me share the screen with you. Let's say you're making $100,000 now and you have $50,000 down payment. Everything else stays the same. We'll put this 6.75. Now you can afford up to $500,000. So when it comes to your affordability, you have to worry about your income, how much your money you're bringing in, what is your expenses, what's your monthly debt. That matters a lot. And which loan program that you're going to go with where they allow you to go up on your debt to income ratio. So you want to stay on your debt to income ratio low as possible. So let's say if you were to go with the maximum, which is 54% for your FHA, this person maybe can qualify for $616,000. But guess what? Maybe they don't want to have the mortgage payment of $4,200. Maybe they want to have a mortgage payment of $3,500. And then they should buy a house that's going to be $500,000. So you want to talk to your loan officer and see what they have to offer. Otherwise, you can call us and we can help you out as well. Coming back to the slides here, guys. Your inflation. Your inflation rate, we had a little bad news yesterday that inflation went up a little bit. It was at 3.14%. It went up 3.35 as of December. Did it go up a lot? No, but still, we want to see it trending down, not going up. Okay, so let's see what how Fed reacts to this in the coming weeks. You guys can see the average prices for Nassau County here. They have been going up since 2022. We have seen that since COVID time in majority of the markets in the United States that the prices have been going up. If you think this is high enough or not high enough yet, but guess what? We're going to see this even higher when we have more demand. When the interest rates drop, we're going to have more and more buyers out there that's going to be competing for the same property. So the prices eventually will go up. Okay. Couple of headlines here. Foreclosures activities were up in from 2022, but still down from pre-pandemic. Foreclosures, if you're going through any hardship, talk to a real estate agent and see if they can do a short sale for you so you don't have to go through a foreclosure. If you need more help on that, let us know. Next is that homeowners stick with low mortgage rates. There are so many homeowners that have, they're refinanced around COVID time. They simply don't want to sell their house, and they should not have to sell their house unless they really have to, or they have, they need the money for some reason, right? Otherwise, if they can let that equity build, keep paying off that mortgage at 2, 3% or 4% interest rates, it does not make sense to sell or to refinance at this stage. Okay, but you choose wisely, you check out your options. And next was the inflation data, still pointing towards rate cuts in 2024. Fed said that they will do a three cuts this year in 2024. Hopefully, they will do that sooner than later. So keep an eye on that, guys. Okay. Next, I want to show you what is, but before that, let's see who is involved in real estate transactions here. Okay. We pick out one or two people every time. So let's go with number six here, which is your appraisal. This person comes in after you're under contract, you have a loan application, and now your bank wants to verify that the price that the value that you're buying at does make sense and they're agreeing to it or not. So it's going to be a third party. Your realtor cannot speak to them regarding the price or anything like that. This is a third party that coming in, they're checking out the house and they're going to compare that property with other property that were recently sold. So they want to make sure that the property value is there. Okay, you as a buyer are still paying for this appraisal, but your bank is the one who's hiring this appraisal and that's coming in to value that property. Your insurance agent, this is going to be your insurance agent when you're about to close on a deal. This person is going to protect your property from things like fire and other stuff that's going to protect you after the closing. So both of these guys are very, very important in your transaction. So next, guys, here I'm going to show you just in one moment here the new properties that are coming on the market here in Queens and Long Island. Okay, you guys can see that all these properties, it might be a little bit small for you guys, but these are all the property that's coming in. So let me point out one that's going to be, one is here in Valley Stream here, is coming soon. It's listing for, or will be listed for 469, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So this one has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's a huge lot size, listed for 769. So if you guys need more information on that, please do reach out to us and we can help you out on that. Next, let me go back to the slides here. Okay. Next, if you're a first-time home buyer and you are thinking about buying a house, your number one concern should be your budget. See how much money you're making, what is your expenses, what's your savings look like, and what your credit scores look like. So when it comes to down payment, a lot of people think that, hey, I just need down payment and they forget about the closing cost. There's down payment and there's closing cost. So make sure you have saved up for both of those put together. Okay, your loan officer can give you a full breakdown of your closing cost, and every lender will have different cost for your origination fees, for this fee, for that fee. So you want to go with 2 or 3 different lenders and compare their loan estimates and see what's the best deal for you. Okay, some of the expenses that home buyers should plan for: one is your home inspection. Second, well, the home inspection is going to make sure that the property does not have any major issues. If there are, you should be negotiating that price. Next is your bank appraisal fee. This person, again, we mentioned that this person is going to come in and value the property for you. Next, you have your survey report. This person is going to come in and check your boundary lines and make sure that the survey, the lot that you're buying, has the same dimensions that you're thinking. If you're thinking that you're buying 40 by 100 or 60 by 100, they will come in and verify that. Application fee, as we mentioned, is going to be your origination fees and all that, depending on the lenders. And then your title report. Title report is super, super important. Why? Because it will give you that surety that nobody's going to come and knock on your door later and say, hey, this is my house and not yours. You never want that, right? So you have your title services. When it comes to your credit scores, you should have these targets. If you're just starting out and your credit scores, or you don't have any credit scores, you want to build your credit scores, your first target should be 580. With 580, you will be eligible for FHA. Your next should be 620. If you have 620 credit score, then you can qualify for conventional. If you're going with no income check loans, then you better have around 690 or above credit scores. So the better the credit scores, the better terms and better interest rates that you will get from your lenders. Okay. If you're, we just showed you guys what is the national averages for the interest rates. But if a lender or if a loan officer tells you, hey, I can give you 5% or I can give you 4% interest rate, you should question that. Why is this person giving me this rate and nobody else? Are they charging me extra fees, or are they charging me points, which is to buy down the interest rate? If the cost to buy interest rate down is going to cost you $4,000 and your monthly saving is $82 in this example, and it's going to take you 4 years to get that $4,000 back, maybe it is not the best thing to do. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. You have to be the one who's judging this, but your loan officer should explain that to you. Hey, you're going to buy down the interest rate and you have to pay this much for that, and this is what your monthly savings is going to be. Guys, we have about 16 loan officers here at LJ Mortgage. If you guys have any questions regarding any programs that we have, feel free to just reach out to us. Okay. One of the loan programs I want to go over with you guys in details is our conventional program. So we mentioned your credit scores 620. We need 620 for that. But conventional, a lot of people say, no, I might go with FHA because it allows 3.5%. Conventional allows 5%, right? So 5% is not too bad for conventional, where you don't have to worry about mortgage insurance not being removed. With FHA, with conventional, rest assured that once you hit 20% equity, your mortgage insurance can be removed. Your DTI, your debt to income ratio, can go up to 49% for conventional, and your closing cost is around 3 to 5%. Okay. It can be your primary residence, or it can be investment, rental property. Just know that if you're a first time home buyer and your income is below your area medium income, then you can even get better rates and you can save some money through some closing costs as well. So speak to your loan officer and see what they have to offer for you. Okay. And then we're coming back to this. If any real estate agent is watching this, guys, you want to check out LJ Realty team. We have a great program for our loan officers and our real estate agents, where we're providing free tools to our real estate agents. No office fees, no desk fees. You can get up to 100% commission if you close 8 deals in last 12 months. Otherwise, if you're brand new, you're still getting 80% commission to start off with. So you can compare that and let us know if you have any questions. That will do it, guys. This is our information to reach out to our companies, LJ Realty or LJ Mortgage team. This video is just to inform you guys, if you are planning to purchase a house in 2024, you should really think about all the options. Buying a house is one of the biggest transactions of your life, so you want to do it right the first time. So get knowledge, know what options you have for the loan, see which real estate agent that you want to work with. And if anytime you have any questions, I don't even care if you're working with us or not, you can just call us and ask for some advice. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining. You guys have a good one.